Coach, what was most concerning to you about today's performance and result?
Start of the second half. That's the most concerning. I think we played a really good first half. We're playing away in a stadium that is difficult. It was against a good team. I think the first half was a very good football game to watch for a coach. Maybe not so interesting for a supporter because it didn't happen so much. But they had 0 and we had 2 quite okay chances. We had some blocks in a little period there, so I was really happy with what we talked about before the game, about being compact and waiting for opportunities and take them high when we can. But then the second half starts exactly as it started against Montreal. I don't know, we asked now, so we have to find out what's happening there because we cannot go out in the second half. It can't be fatigue and anything when it just happens after 2 minutes. So after our kickoff, they won the ball and they had almost a half chance. So this has to be something we have to do better. And then when we get 1-0 down, I think we lose organization. We lose everybody. Not everybody, but many goes into their shells. We are not doing what we had talked about like we did in the first half, and then they get 2. And then you make the game really difficult. I think the subs come on and did a good job. I think then we get a little bit more over them. But as a group, we have to learn from these kind of experiences. So we have gone 6 games without losing. So now we lose, and we don't like to do that, and especially not the way, because we were, in my opinion, we were very even with them and can maybe be a little bit better than them in the first half, and then they win. They deserve to win in the end because of what's happening in the second half.
Do you think it's just bad habits from last year that the team just needs to break, or is it something deeper than that?
That's the future tell. We need to improve all the time with these kind of things, and you learn through experiences. That's the second time now I've seen it. We come away from it last week, and now we didn't do it. It was not that bad it was last week because that was in a different way, but we need to be accountable, everybody. Start with me and then also the whole team, and improve what we did in the second half, because we are better than that. We showed that in the first half, and if I didn't see the level, and I've seen it in 6-7 games in a row now, so I know we have it. But I haven't said that it's a tough place to come, but it'd be fantastic to have something with us from here. But in the end, we didn't deserve it.
We didn't get to see all of the preseason matches, so this issue in the second half, this didn't happen in the preseason matches either.
We have had little periods of that in those as well. Maybe not been punished, but I think we have been better in the first half and the second half there also. So it can be that some players is not at the top level fitness-wise, and also like coming back from an injury, or haven't played on this level before, don't play in that position. So there can be many things about that, but right now it's not the time for excuses. It's just we have to find reasons and then do something with it.
Were you concerned, again, for lack of a better word, just the lack of a response by the guys, particularly after the first goal? They got down the field okay, but then, boom, second goal happens, and then is that why you subbed off Latilad and those guys, or was that just concern for fatigue or what?
It's because we have players on the bench that can make a difference, and we had that last week, and we have to give these guys a chance as well, and we need to change the energy in the game, and I think they did that. I think we were more dangerous than, but having said that, we need to deal with ups and downs. Same with being up, then also we have to keep going, and when we are going down, we have to be strong and lift ourselves up again, and that is everybody's responsibility, and we will turn every stone to make that as quick as possible, right?
Coach, you say you have to deal with the ups and downs. 3 of the next 4 are at home. So you think that'd be a good way to kind of be able to do that?
Again, you cannot control the result. You have to do something with the performance. And we know that we can beat, as I said, that's the first loss against the MLS team in 5 games. So I see positive on that. But we show in the first half against Montreal, we show in the first half today that we can do what we're talking about. And then we need to have longer periods with it. And we have to put each other on the right spot and support each other and be a gang when things are going good and bad. So we are organized all the time and keep focus on what we're going to do. Not get carried away, but what the result is. And I think that is a thing we have to work with over time.
In these moments where you're trying to build consistency, what are the building blocks you're looking for the team to be more consistent from the opening whistle to the last?
What do you mean?
Just how you've had these ups and downs, especially in the second half, how they haven't come out and done it. What are you looking for to keep them more consistent?
That's start with training, start with reading and looking back what we have done. It starts with many things. We can talk about the goals against, but it's also about keeping the ball more. It's about being disciplined. It's about having communication. And I challenge them and challenge everybody that we need to be more confront each other more. We need to support each other more. We need to show that it matters, and I think they do. It's not like nobody wants to lose. Nobody wants to play not the level they can, but we need to show with our body, that we play without fear. At the same time that we execute our tasks, whatever situation it is.
Giving up goals in bunches, not having an aggressive response. This is not unique to this year. This has happened for the past few seasons. You said in the preseason that you and your staff had watched every shot creation, goal creation, at least last season. What did you see when you were watching that you were trying to coach out of them this season?
I think you're unfair now. I think that
Okay.
We had shown in the training matches that we have conceded 4 goals in 4 games. So that says something.
Right.
And now we have conceded 4 in 2. In today we didn't have a lot of goal chances against us. It's momentum in the game. We have to put the ball in the net, and we have to deal with ups and downs. That's what I say. And last week it was something that I haven't seen. 8 goal chances against. But today I feel that you say the response when we get under, that is, and also the start of it, that we get in that situation because it's just a long ball.
Right.
It's like we cannot organize ourselves away from that. That is, everybody has to react when the ball goes over your head. It's fire alarm. You have to react and you have to defend. That's and away. You don't come away with anything when you meet good teams. And this first half was 2 good teams. Because it was very tight, it was organized, it was tactically good for both teams, and we didn't want to be the team that opened up. We get that goal. It was not about open up. It was not we didn't deal with a long ball, but it's then what happens then.
Right.
That is what I get disappointed in, and I don't know if that's with confidence. If it was is about that we get disappointed and we feel that we need to do something. We cannot do anything by the result. We have to do something with our performances, and then you have to keep going. But as I said, this is the first loss in 6 games. So I can be critical on things, and now I'm emotional. So I'm sure when I calm down a little bit, we'll be a little bit better. But we will come back again in the next week and bounce back. That also shows what a good team is. It's about what happens when you don't get what you want, and you have to show that we are on the right path again next week.
Just a couple more, then I'll go.
Your thoughts on Johnny Fortune, the way he played today? Played a lot of minutes today.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on him?
Yeah, I think is it okay. First half was okay. Well, a little bit in the beginning to come into the game. He said it was his hometown. He lived 3 hours away from here. So then I said, then I'm from Oslo as well. Because, So for me that was a little bit far in Norwegian terms. That was yeah, but I understand the US is like that. So I'm sure he had a little bit. Yeah, that was a big game, and last year he scored a goal also. So you know, yeah, I believe in Jay. I think he can be a very good player, and you know, and everybody now in the first games you don't get the best play. I don't think they played unbelievably good there. There was organized and there was. And it's about getting with you as many points as possible in the beginning, and then you know the rhythm will come in every team, and then we'll see where we are then.
Last one, Madison, go ahead.
How have you seen Matt Edwards on that side, especially with CF Montreal and then now against Charlotte? Had a difficult matchup with Zaha, but handled his own. How did you see that improvement from him from this first game and then now against Charlotte?
I think it's exactly the same what happened in last week. He played a fantastic first half. I didn't see Zaha. I don't know if you see it. Didn't do anything. Yeah. And then he get that moment in the second half, and then I think it looks like he gets a cramp, this kind of thing. So I'm maybe not used to play on that level, but when you see that level he can hold in the first half, what he did, also offensively, he switched the play through the center. We put Ream up in situation he didn't like over and over again. We come in from that side, and we created chances. So it's about consistency. It's about keeping discipline, and it's about being fit enough also, and be used to that tempo over time. So that's what's nice to see from the whole team, that we can do it, but we have to do it over 95 minutes. That's then we're going to be a top team, and then we'll see how quick we can do that.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Coach.